script, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
All right. Howdy, y'all. How we all doing on this fine Sunday afternoon, y'all? Hope that you all are well, you and yours. I appreciate y'all's. Apologies, guys. And yesterday was absolutely horrible. Thank you guys for all your patience. I want to say thank you to Six Sigma Sim Racing for the sponsorship here at the A3T. We are here for a 1 hour long endurance race, guys. This is round 2 at SUZUKA. And we are in for one heck of a good race. I can promise y'all that. The last race was great. And without further ado, let us jump right in to the racing here tonight. Let's giggity get to racing, y'all. Here we go. Got Hamza on pole, Haywood in P2, Lisa Salters in P3, and they are off. Here we go. Like everybody got out to a clean start here. Hamza jumping right out into the lead. Haywood gonna grab the inside there. Great move. Everybody running some clean racing as of now. Saunders will grab P3 with Lisa Salters just behind there, all over. The back of Saunders is Lisa Salters. We got Trevor in P5, and Chikla in P6, D'Alessandro in P7, and Staley in P8. We got Gummy in P9, and Snipes in P10 with M. Taylor in 11. The Bomb in 12. We got CB Matt in 13 and Thunder Runner in 14th place right now. Let us get back up to your leaders, see how Hamza is getting along, opening up a little bit of a gap there, perhaps a half a second or so here at SUZUKA this evening. Haywood clipping along in P2. Lisa Salters managing to grab that position off Saunders, will take over for P3 and gaining rather quickly in the Mazda there. Saunders in P4. We got Kenji Club in side by side. Great pass there by Kenji over D'Alessandro in 7. Gummy in P8. Snipes not too far behind in P9, and Taylor just behind Snipes. The Bomb just behind in P11. We got Staley in P12. This group seeming to be quite close together still. Look at them go. Absolutely clean racing going on here with the A3T. Brilliant stuff. Guilt Racer, my guy, appreciate all them shares and the like on the stream. Thank you guys. We got Thunder Runner here in P14 for the time being. Has fallen a little bit off the back of this pack in that Lexus. Hamza still leading the way here on lap 2. And Haywood just behind, not far off. Maybe half a second there. Lisa Salters back just 3/4 to a full second behind. We've got Saunders, Traber, and Kijikla and Alessandro, one right after another here. Oh, we got a battle here between Traber and Kanjikla. Kanjik looking to the inside on this corner here. Has to brake a little hard. That's Traber shuts that door. Side by side action. Alessandro looking up to the inside of Kanjikla. Hey, Paul, thank you, my guy. Quick like and a share, appreciate that. What's up? Benjamin Blaker, how we doing? Practice lobby later? Sweet, my guy, sweet. I might jump in with you, man. I might jump in with you guys after this. So Haywood pulling fastest lap on track with a 157.683. Got Alessandro all over the back of Kanjikla. Gummy in just behind here. With Snipes all over the back of Gummy. The bomb running in P10, Staley in P11, CB Matt in P12. We got Taylor in P13 and Thunder Runner starting to catch up this pack now. So still out in front, doing a fine job, pulling purples now. But Haywood definitely right there still, and so is Lisa Salters. Oh, what a great camera angle right there. Saunders, Graber, Kanjikla, Alessandro, Gummy, Snipes, Bomb, Staley, CB Matt. Here comes M. Taylor, not too awful far back from these guys as well, and Thunder Runner in the Lexus. Ooh, hands opened up a little bit of gap now over Haywood. Haywood must have gotten it a little bit wrong there. In terms of pulling purples, absolutely clipping along just beautifully here at Suzuka. Not an easy track, let me tell you what. And these racers are doing a fantastic job here tonight at Suzuka. Very good racing going on. So will take the fastest lap on the track with a 156.996 of just breaking that 157 mark. Fantastic lap there from Hamza. Lisa Salters just behind Haywood here. About a second perhaps. Ooh, clicked on the Saunders. Just getting a little bit wrong there. Now Traber looks to the outside. Nope, it's a tough back end. And Kanjikla just behind there with D'Alessandro, not far behind these guys at all. These three here battling it out pretty much from the start of the race, and D'Alessandro right in the mix of it as well. In the BMW there. That is quite the car to drive. Let me tell you what, it's very fun. Very, very difficult car. Ooh, look at this. Nose to tail, side by side. Fantastic. Great racing right there from these guys and gals. Or gal, rather, I should say. It's really where the battle is happening right now. So still leading the race with Haywood in second, Lisa Salters in P3. Great racing going on right here though. Some more side-by-side action. Don't want to leave this battle right here. I'm telling you what, these guys and gal are absolutely getting after it right now. Bomb's starting to creep up on these guys now. Gummy in P9, not too awful far behind the bomb there. Staley in P10, not far off from Gummy. CB Matt in P11 here. We got Snipes in P12, M. Taylor in 13, a Thunder Runner catching the back of Taylor here. Hamza still in P1, looking to try to run away with this thing, but Haywood not far off the back, as well as Lisa Salters right there too. Saunders still running in P4, but this pack, Angela, Traber, D'Alessandro, and Bomb all catching up, closing that distance rather quickly. I guess the Bomb is just a bit off the back of the pack of these four here. Oh, some more side by side. Here we go. Kanjik Trailer gets around, but now Kanjik will have the inside here. D'Alessandro all over the back of Traver now. Kanjik managing to snag away that position for P5. Great racing out of this group right here, let me tell you what. Oh, hey, right on. Good stuff, good stuff. Racing Sundays, let's go. Victory Pace Racing Team coming in with the share as well. Appreciate you guys for the reactions and the shares. Michael, thank you. GT45 Gaming as well. I appreciate y'all. Guys, a great race going on here at Suzuka. One of the more difficult tracks on the GT7. For people to get the hang of. It's really technical course, and these guys are doing a fantastic job. Hamza still in P1 with Haywood in P2, not too far off. Hamza had a great race last race for round one. Did an incredible job after an unfortunate incident, coming back and placing very well considering. Lisa Salters here in P3. Saunders still in P4. Still here. Ooh, getting a little bit sideways there as Kanjikla. D'Alessandro still all over the back of Traver here. These four still rather close together. Great racing going on here. We got Gummy in P8. Staley not too awful far back in P9. Here comes CB Matt in P10. Snipes in P11. Thunder Runner managing to get around Taylor and to Bomb. Taylor also getting around to Bomb. Thunder Runner on the move now, gets around Snipes. So does M. Taylor get around Snipes. Snipes having got it just a bit wrong there. You can see as we come to, just fishtailing all over the place there. Hamza still leading this race over Haywood and Lisa Salters. Salters not far back from these two front runners here. These three are running away with this race though. We see here these four still at it. Saunders, Kanjikla, Traver, and D'Alessandro. Just one after another here. All maintaining a really good, consistent pace. Fantastic racing going on here with the A3T, again sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing, putting up some fantastic prizes at the end of the season for the top 3 finishers in all of the divisions. So definitely a big shout out to those guys, and a big thank you to Six Sigma Sim Racing. These four doing an incredible job, really staying right with one another. Approaching the 14-minute mark here of this race, so lots and lots of racing going on. Yo, Zach, howdy, buddy. How we doing? Appreciate y'all's tuning in. Again, my apologies, guys, for missing the live action for you guys. Y'all hadn't heard by now, I had a horrible migraine yesterday and was in bed for the entirety of the day. I think I spent possibly 20 minutes out of bed. I got up, was going to do this. Then the migraine really started to kick back in. Was having a hard time even seeing the type or anything like that. So D'Alessandro will go up into P4 as a couple of your front runners, Kenji and Traver, as well as Haywood, coming in for some pits. That'll give the race lead still to Hamza, followed by Lisa Salters. Saunders up into P3, D'Alessandro into P4, Haywood into P5. Haywood must have gotten it wrong there. I thought he went into the pits, but no. Oh, yes, he did too. He's already out of the pits with a new fresh set of tires. Wow, pit delta quite short here at Suzuka. So Gummy in P6, CB Matt into P7, Staley into P8, Thunder Runner up into P9, to Bomb into P10, Snipes into P11, M. Taylor in 12, Kenjika comes out into P13, Traver comes out in P14. So the field really getting switched around here. At the beginning of lap 8, just 15 minutes into this race, Hamza really trying to run away with it. Got a pretty good lead over Lisa Salters in P2, with Saunders in P3, followed by D'Alessandro not far back at all. Now being chased down by Haywood with that fresh set of tires. Now Hamza will come in to pit. The Saunders will follow suit. The Salters continuing on. Ooh, getting a little bit sideways there, coming into turn 1. But does continue on. Saunders as well, getting a little sideways, does continue on as well. Haywood cruising around back up into P3. Hamza comes out after the pit stop into P4. Gummy into P5, CB Matt into P6, Staley into P7, Thunder Runner up into P8, the Bomb into P9, Taylor into P10. D'Alessandro will come out of the pits just behind Traver and Kenjika in P13. You got Snipes still in the pit, just going in rather, getting a fresh set of tires and some fuel into that race car. Lisa Salters with the lead. Saunders in P2 with Haywood just behind now in P3. Hamza just behind in P4. Gummy here in P5 with CB Matt in P6. Staley in P7 might have his hands full with Thunder Runner all over the back of him now. Let's stay with this group here for a minute. Man, I'll have to check on that for you, buddy. Message me, man. I'll see if perhaps you might be able to do a backup driver still. I'm not sure if they're needing any more, but I'll definitely get back to you and let you know a little later on today, buddy. Thunder Runner all over the back of Staley here now. Staley coming under a real threat. Lisa Salters now going into pit. Gummy going into pit as well. Lisa Salters having actually just come out of the pit. TV Matt all over the back. But again, Thunder Runner all over the back of Staley. Taylor here in P8 and Traver in P9. Traver has a fresh set of tires on. And Jeeklip in P10. Alessandro in P11 with Gummy in P13 and Bomb in P14, just coming out with a fresh set of tires and fuel in that car. Haywood now leads this race, has taken over that whole, oh boy, Saunders get it all wrong there. Beautiful job maintaining control of that vehicle, stays out of the damage. Fantastically well done right there from Saunders. That does give Hamza P2, now catching up to Haywood though. Wow, what an incredible job that was by Saunders here. In P3, Lisa Salters in P4, CB Matt in P5, getting chased down by Staley. Staley being chased down by Thunder Runner. Taylor here in P8, got Traver not too far off the back of him. Ken Jeeklip in P10, not too awful far back from these guys. Alessandro all over the back of Ken Jeeklip. Saunders now going to go into pit. Snipes into P12, Gummy into P13, into Bomb in P14. Has just come out of the pits on a fresh set of tires and a full tank of gas. Now Haywood looking to come under threat from Hamza. Hamza all over the back of him. Really closing up that gap through these twisty bits of Suzuka. Very technical part of this racetrack. Stick with the front runners here for a minute. We'll see if Hamza can get this move done on Haywood here. Really closing up that gap very well through that very technical portion of this racetrack. Ooh, Hamza a little bit hard on the throttle coming out of the hairpin there. Loses just a pinch of ground, but still looking like Hamza's gaining on Haywood here. Lisa Salters having a fantastic race, still maintains P3. CB Matt here in P4, also having a great race. Thunder Runner into P5, Staley into P6. So Thunder does get around Staley. Traver into P7, Ken Jeeklip into P8, got the Alessandro all over the back. Still flipping along, very good in P9. Saunders into P10, Taylor into P11, and Gummy in P12. Snipes in P13. Snipes and Gummy looking like they're going to have themselves a bit of a battle here with DeBomb in P14. Potential battle coming on here rather quickly. Snipes trying to chase down Gummy. Snipes going to take a look to the outside. Let's get that move done there over Gummy. So Snipes into P12. Had an excellent run out of that final corner. manages to get the move done. So well done. Daly jumping into the pits for some fresh tires and fuel in that car. Taylor here into P10. Saunders in P9. Alessandro in P8. Still all over the back of Canjigla. Graver in P6, flying along. Runner in P5 in the lone Lexus on the racetrack. All over the back of CB Matt. Potential battle here for P4. We are approaching just about the halfway mark in this race here. 10 seconds away from the 24-minute mark here in this 1 hour endurance race on A through E. Again, sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing, putting up some fantastic prizes for the top 3 finishers in the season and for all 3 divisions as well. Fantastic stuff. Underrunner now will take over P4 as CB Matt dives into the pits here. Lisa Salter is still clipping along in P3. Traber will take P5. Alessandro will take P6. Alessandro falling back just a little bit. Oh no, actually has managed to get around Canjigla. So the Alessandro moving up in the field into P6, not too awful far behind Traver here. Let's see, Saunders into P8, M. Taylor into P9, Staley in P10. We got CB Matt just coming out of the pits on a fresh set of tires into P11. Snipes in P12. We got Bomb in P13 and Gummy to round out your field into P14 for the time being. Hamza's now leading this race, does grab a position away from Haywood. Hamza having a great race here tonight, as well as Haywood and Lisa Salter still in P3, flipping along beautifully. Runner also having a great race. Started out the back of the pack, now up into P4. We have hit the halfway mark, or just about the halfway mark. Apologies, we're at 25 minutes. Halfway mark is obviously 30 minutes in a 1 hour endurance race. Let's get it right, Nolander. Let's get it right. Oh, goodness. Underrunner gonna jump in the pits and get some fresh tires and fuel in that car. Let's see if Traver follows suit or now he flips on. The Alessandro also flipping along. Clip also continues on. Saunders continues on. Taylor will jump into the pits for some tires and fuel. Staley continues on. CB Matt continues on. CB Matt all over the back of Staley here. A BMW and the Mitsubishi here about to have a battle. Underrunner will come out of the pits with a fresh set of tires and fuel into P10. Not too awful far behind these guys at all. With the Bomb in P11, Snipes in P12, Taylor in P13, and Gummy to round out your field in P14. Meanwhile, Hamza in P1. with Haywood still right there in that BMW. Lisa Salter still cruising along in the Mazda here in P3. Traver into P4 and D'Alessandro in P5, just behind Traver here. Looks to be closing up that gap. Having a fantastic race against D'Alessandro. And Jekyll in P6. Little bit off from Alessandro here. Saunders just behind Canjigla. Daly in P8. Still coming under attack by CB Matt. CB Matt closing that distance rather quickly, under braking into the final chicane here. Here comes Thunder Runner right there also. Having just come out of the pits on a fresh set of tires and fuel for that race car here this evening at Suzuka. The bomb in P11, Snipes into P12, Taylor in P13 has just come out also on a fresh set of tires. Yummy in P14 here. Also looking like creating some distance here on Haywood. Not a lot, but a good second cushion, I would say, over Haywood here. Lisa Salter's absolutely clipping along, still in P3. Traver in P4 with D'Alessandro in P5. Not far behind Traver at all. Haywood now coming in for a pit. We have just hit the halfway mark in this race. Absolutely love that livery on that BMW. Well put together livery indeed. I like Traver's too, just because it's green. But also very well done too. And Jeep Club in P6, not far behind off of D'Alessandro. Saunders in P7, just behind Cam Jeep Club here. Got Staley still behind, or CB Matt still behind Staley here. Thunder Runner now closing up the gap onto the back of CB Matt. Just about into that slipstream. I think he's just outside of it for the time being, but still closing that distance up. Ooh, getting a little bit slidey sideways there. Potential battle coming on, three-way between Staley, CB Matt, and Thunder Runner here. CB Matt pulling his best time thus far on this lap. A little dirt flying up there from Staley in the front there. Matt pulling his best time by a full 3/4 of a second. Now really creeping up onto the back of Staley. Really closing that distance up. Will he make a move coming out of this double apexed heavy left-hander? Tight corner here on the second portion of it. Really great run here from CB Matt. CB Matt does look to go to the inside. No, just taking a little look skis. Just taking a little look skis. Daly doing a fine job there, creating a little bit of distance there on that high-speed left-hander just before the chicane here and onto the start-finish straightaway. So these guys maintaining a great pace. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened here, but we have some development. Lisa Salters into P2. Haywood must have just gone into the pits. Now sits in P3. Alessandro in P4 does snag that position away from Traber. Okay, Alessandro having herself a fantastic race here tonight at Suzuka. Lipping along in that BMW. Traber falling quite a bit off the back of her. Now Ken G-Club and Saunders battling here. Saunders all over the back of Ken G-Club. Will Saunders look to make the move here. Oh man, Ken G-Club getting a great run out of that corner though. He's going to be able to hold off Saunders for the time being. These two both catching up to the back of Traber rather quickly. Daly in P8 with CB Matt in P9. Thunder Runner here in P10. Closing up that gap even more onto the back of CB Matt there. Really tight runnings here. Thunder Runner getting a great exit out of that corner. Gonna look to take a move on the inside of CB Matt here. No, thinks better of it, backs out. Still got the inside though. That's gonna give him the outside for the next corner. Just opts to tuck back in here. Great battle going on between these two here. CB Matt's been holding off Thunder Runner for some time now. We got DeBomb in P9, Traber into P10, Ken G-Club in P11, Snipes in P12, Taylor in P13, and Gummy in P14. Hams is still running away with this race in P1. With Lisa Salters in P2, Haywood in P3. Alessandro in P4, with Saunders in P5. We got Staley in P6, and this is really where the battle is at between Staley, CB Matt, and Thunder Runner. Right here, all battling for potentially for P6 on the lap to 18 here at Suzuka. So about 24 minutes remaining in this race here. And these guys battling much of this last 10 minutes of this race. Oh boy, all three of them coming together now. Apologies, guys. Matt pulling fastest lap for himself thus far. Now taking a look to the inside of Daly. Thunder Runner just all over the back of CB Matt, just absolutely being relentless, letting him know, hey, I am here, one little mess up, buddy, and I've got you. Boy, you can hear those tires just a squealing from the three of those cars. Absolutely clipping along brilliantly are these three. great racing here, nose to tail for quite some time now. These three just absolutely getting after it. Now Hamza, your race leader, comes into pit. Oh! And Staley getting it wrong there. Oh man, got damaged. Get back out there, partner. Let's see. Traver and Staley getting around. Or no. The Bomb and Traver getting around Staley here. Kenji Club in P11, Snipes in P12, Taylor in P13, Gummy in P14. Now Haywood with the race lead. Hamza comes out of the pits on a fresh set of tires though into P2. Lisa Salters is coming into the pits as well. Wow, I'm telling you what, running those tires into the ground. Salters comes out just behind the Alessandro, which will give her P3 for the time being. Fantastic race is she having. Yo, Leandro, appreciate that thumbs up on the stream. How we doing, partner? How we doing? Hope that you and yours are well. Ooh. These guys and gal got me just sweating up in here. So it's Haywood, Hamza, D'Alessandro, and Lisa Salters. We got CB Matt. Oh no! Oh, just getting onto the gas on those worn tires as D'Alessandro allows Lisa Salters to take over P3. Oh, get out of the grass. Just trying to get out of the way of those racers. Very respectable racing from D'Alessandro there. High racing integrity, as you can see. Very well done. That does give Thunder Runner and CB Matt P4 and P5. These guys still just getting after it. Nose to tail they are. In P7, to Bomb in P8, Saunders in P9, Kenjikla in P10, Staley in P11, Snipes in P12, Taylor in P13, Gummy in P14, Haywood now race leader once again with Hamza in P2, Lisa Salters in P3, CB Matt in P4, Thunder Runner will come into the pits currently in P6 now. D'Alessandro will continue on, and that will give her back P5. Traver will move up into P6. The Bomb will move into P7. Saunders into P8. Kenjikla into P9. See where Thunder Runner comes out at. Like he's going to come out securely in P10 for the time being. But with that fresh set of tires, Staley also on a fresh set of tires in P11, Snipes in P12, M. Taylor in P13, just behind Snipes there, Gummy in P14, Haywood here in P1. Hamza in P2. Familiar sighting for these two racers. Lisa Salters in P3, absolutely clipping along. Just absolutely love the sound of that Mazda. Incredibly well done by TV there. Get the sounds of this game just on point. Love the sound of that car. So CB Matt here in P4, absolutely clipping along. Likely going to the pits here, and does. So CB Matt will cruise into pit lane for a fresh set of tires and some fuel in that race car, as we have just 17 minutes remaining in this race. Now Traver continuing on, puts him into P4, D'Alessandro into P5, clipping along as well. Saunders in P6, Kanjikwa into P7, the bomb into P8. Underrunner will move up into P9. EV Matt does come out of the pits into P10 on that fresh set of tires. That was awful strange there. So Staley into P11. Snipes in P12. Flipping every bit of those apexes there. Great lines through there, had Snipes. M. Taylor in P13, Gummy in P14. Haywood coming in for some fresh tires and fuel in that car. Here comes Hamza. That's going to give Hamza race lead once again. Absolutely clipping along in that Porsche here tonight. Very good car for this track. I can tell you that much. It is definitely my go-to car for Suzuka. Much of this racetrack being very, very technical. Haywood does come out in P2 still. Salters in P3, with Traver in P4, got D'Alessandro in tow in P5. We got Saunders and Kanjikwa here about to have themselves a battle. No, they are not. D'Alessandro and Kanjikwa both going into the pits. That'll give Saunders P5 and Traver P4. The bomb also going into pit. Now CB Matt coming around now will move him up into P6 with Saunders in P5. Traver in P4. CB Matt into P6 with Thunderrunner in P7. Kanjikwa now just coming out of the pits will come out in P8. D'Alessandro will come out in P9. Staley coming along right now will come out with DeBalm coming out of pits just in front here. We have Snipes in P12, Taylor in P13 on a fresh set of tires as well, with Gummy rounding out your field here in P14. Now Hamza trying to run away with this race, got a decent lead, let me tell you what, over Haywood. Got, oh man, at least a 12-second lead or so. See the distance there of the entire length of the start-finish straight there between Hamza and Haywood. Lisa Salter still clipping along in P3. Just nearly 13 minutes left to go in this race. Many of these racers having likely made their final pit stops. Traver in P4 with Saunders in P5, CB Matt into P6 and Thunderrunner up into P7. And Kanjikwa into P8, D'Alessandro in P9, the bomb in P10. We got Staley in P11, Staley all over the back of the bomb now, fighting for that top 10 spot here. keep an eye on this little battle right here for a moment. Well within that draft is Staley of the bomb there, but just does not get the exit that he's looking for to really gain the ground. Snipes in P12 just behind those guys. We got M. Taylor here in 13 and Gummy in P14. Hamza still running away with this thing. Haywood taking over the fastest lap on the track with a 156.680. That is absolutely flying around Suzuka, let me tell you what. Yo, Mike and Vic, absolutely appreciate the thumbs up on the stream, guys. Apologies for having just now noticed. Actually really into watching this race. It's incredible racing going on here at Suzuka track with the A3T, again sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing, putting up some terrific prizes for the top 3 finishers at the end of the season for all 3 divisions. So definitely a big shout out and thank you to Six Sigma Sim Racing. The Salters here in P3. Saunders moves up into P4 with Trailer going into the pits. What will be very likely the final pit stop for Trailer. CB Matt going to fly on by and put himself into P5. Thunder Runner coming along now will take over P6. Ken Jeekla will take over and go into P7 with D'Alessandro. Traver coming out just now from the pits here. D'Alessandro is in P9 currently, not too awful far back from Traver. DeBomb in P10. Staley also going into the pits. That's likely going to give Snipes, yes it does, it will give Snipes P11 for the time being, and Taylor, I want to switch. Eesh. Ooh, 3-second penalty there for Staley. That's really going to hurt here towards the end of the race, as there's just 9.5 minutes left to go in the race, and Staley picks up a 3-second penalty for a pit lane violation. Oh man, that's going to hurt. So Taylor in P13 with Gummy in P14. All over the back of Taylor now. Hamza still with an incredible lead here in P1. Haywood not done yet though, sits in P2. Lisa Salters in P3. Too awful far back from Haywood. Saunders in P4. CB Matt in P5 with Thunder Runner in P6. And Chico not far back from Thunder Runner at all, with Traver just right there as well in P8. D'Alessandro in P9. The Bomb in P10 here. We got Snipes in P11 with Staley in P12. Still having to serve that 3-second penalty, and that's going to very likely lose him a position. Nope, it does allow for Hamza to get around cleanly there, as that driver was ghosted on track, having to serve that 3-second heavy penalty there. Being penalized heavily for the track infringement going into pit lane. So Hamza still in P1 firmly for the time being, with Haywood in P2. See the difference of that entire start-finish straight between the two. About 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this track. or in this race rather, apologies. Hamza in P1, Haywood in P2, Lisa Salters here still in P3. Saunders in P4, the CD Matt in P5. Got Thunder Runner here in P6, but Ken Jeeklip and Traber trying to chase down Thunder Runner. Thunder Runner, though, having a fantastic race, having started this race in the back of the field. Currently in P6, Ken Jeeklip in P7, and Traber just behind Ken Jeeklip in P8. Traber pulling his fastest laps on track with a 158.260. So absolutely closing that distance on Ken Jeeklip here. Traber would love to snag himself another position, really closing up that gap now on Ken Jeeklip through this technical section here. Absolutely cruising his Traber. He's going to look to get this move done very, very quickly and move on to trying to catch up Thunder Runner. A very difficult portion of this track to make a pass on, though. So Traber opting just to hold back and wait for a more opportune time, such as possibly right coming up into this new section. This next section here. A good place to get the pass done. It does take a look to the inside. Oh, it is going to get it done because Ken Jeeklip, just absolutely spun it out there, went wide, and then tried to come back out on track. Traber will take over P6 and look to try to catch up Thunder Runner, who, Traber takes over P7, looking to take P6 from Thunder Runner. Sorry. I cannot speak a very good English. Yo, Robert, absolutely appreciate the thumbs up on the stream. Howdy, howdy, buddy. How we doing? Hope that you and yours are well. Appreciate you being here. So Traber into P7, got Thunder Runner just up ahead there. Maybe a full second gap between Thunder and Traber there. The Alessandro having an incredible race as well into P8, not far back from these guys as well. Maybe a 3-second gap between those guys. And Ken Jeeklip back on track now into P9 with the bomb in P10. We got Snipes in P11, Staley in P12. We got M. Taylor in P13 still, followed very closely by Gummy here. Oh, Gummy looking to make the move, coming out of the hairpin. We're side by side. But that Ford's got to get up and go. Manages to put the Mercedes right back behind. So incredible job there by Taylor, holding off the Mercedes in the form of Gummy. For this is a battle for last place, guys, and what an incredible battle it has been. Gummy has just been all over the back of Taylor for quite some time. Gummy goes wide there. That's going to incur a penalty, I would imagine. Taylor doing an incredible job holding off Gummy there. Gummy does not pick up the penalty, but ooh, now here's the story right here. We are on lap 29 with just 2.5 minutes to go. Now Haywood starting to catch up Hamza now. Ooh, Hamza really pushing it to the limit right there. And boy, he just doesn't have much of a choice but to push it right to the very edge. As you can see there, Hamza really using up every inch of this racetrack, because Hamza full well knows that Haywood is coming. And coming quickly is Haywood. Just don't know if he's got the tire left to do it or not. We shall see, we shall see. Hamza now on the penultimate lap of this 1 hour long endurance race here with the A3T, again sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing. Hamza really trying to run away with this race. It's been between Hamza and Haywood all race long, swapping back and forth. Meanwhile, Lisa Salters maintaining P3 for much of this race, having an incredible race is Lisa Salters. Saunders now as well, been in P4 for quite some time. CB Matt in P5. We got Traber in P6, has managed to get around Thunder Runner. So now Thunder Runner in P7, Alessandro in P8, Kinchiklev in P9, DeBomb in P10, Staley in P11, Snipes in P12. We got M. Taylor in P13 and Gummy in P14. Let's get back up here to our front runner in the form of Hamza, leading this race for much of it. Also, Haywood leading many laps on this race as well. Hey, absolutely appreciate the like on the stream. Thank you, thank you. Hope that you and yours are well. Appreciate you being here. I think is going to get one more lap. Oh, this may very well be the final lap right here. Don't think he's going to have to do another lap, and he will not. Hamza will take, yeah, that's final lap. Hamza will take the victory here and get P1's. Incredible race from Hamza. I knew that this racer here had the potential to do this. As I seen in the last race, Haywood will come across the line in P2. Lisa Salters, bar some very unexpected thing, and we'll get P3. So Hamza, Haywood, Lisa Salters here coming along with a great finish in P3. Fantastic racing going on here. Saunders will get P4. Just chilling out behind his buddy here. Both of the Mercedes. Saunders getting a little bit wide there. Saunders, yes, will take P4. Fantastic race at Saunders as well. TV Matt as well, having a very good race for Victory Pace Racing Team. Incredible job there. Raber also fantastic race. P6 finish for him. Thunder Runner had an incredible race also, getting P7 starting from the very back to pack. The Alessandro as well, she having a very good race, will pick up P8. Kinchiklev will finish in P9. DeBomb will get P10, barring any craziness. Staley will finish in P11. There goes DeBomb in P10. Daly in P11, Snipes in P12. We have M. Taylor in P13, and P14 will go to Gummy. So fantastic racing right there, y'all. Excellent, excellent. What a battle throughout the race. That Haywood and Lisa Salters pretty much running in those positions. throughout this race. Bar Hamza and Haywood swapping back between P1 and P2 throughout the race. Lisa Salters pretty much managing to maintain a P3 throughout the majority of that race. Incredible job by Thunder Runner, though, having started this race in 14, I believe, and managing to come back and end up with the P7. So great job to the racers right there. Absolutely fantastic here at the A3B. So incredible job. Congratulations to the racers. Hamza for P1, Haywood for P2, and Lisa Salters coming in with the P3 finish. Fantastic job right there. Now, question is do we have any of our racers that would like to come in and do a podium interview? So Hamza, Haywood, and Lisa Salters are most welcome to join me in the Discord. If y'all are here and would like to do a racer interview. Not sure if any of them are here, but we will chill in the Discord for a few minutes. What an incredible race we've just seen here at the A3T Championship Series, guys. Again, sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing, and they are putting up some incredible prizes for all of the top three finishers at the end of the season for all three divisions. So definitely a big shout out to the sponsors, and definitely a big shout out also to the men and women behind the scenes here, and just helping to make sure that these leagues go over smoothly, and taking on many of the very important jobs behind the scenes. Incredible job done by those guys and gals. And a big thank you to those guys, because I'll tell you what, these things don't go over well at all without the people willing to donate and volunteer their time and helping to run these leagues. So incredible job from y'all, the admin and staff behind the scenes. Thank you very kind for all of your effort and time donated to doing what it is that y'all do. It doesn't look as though we're going to have any driver interviews this time. But that is all right. Perhaps next week for round 3, guys. This was round 2 here at SUZUKA for a 1-hour endurance race with the A3T, again sponsored by Six Sigma Sim Racing, y'all. And wow, what an incredible race it was. Once again, all these guys having super clean races. Only seen a couple of incidences where people went off track, and those were self-induced. So very clean racing here with the A3T. Incredible to watch, incredible to call, and I absolutely appreciate y'all and thank y'all so very much for tuning in here at No Lander Gaming.